Welcome to this week's menu plan, you guys. I'm going to show you my menu plan for this week and also my new DIY menu planner that I've been using for the past month. This plan is from February 17th through the 23rd. I menu plan Friday to Thursdays. And here we go. Friday we were supposed to have chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and green beans, but we had a bigger lunch, so this was a yo-yo night for us, and I just put the little arrow next to it to indicate that I can carry it over to next week. Saturday, which is today, we're going to have oven baked tacos, slow cooked South Texas pinto beans, and Mexican cauliflowered rice. All of those recipes are inspired by Shelly over at Shelly's Home Life. Sunday, crock-pot chicken Philly cheesesteak sandwiches with a salad kit and some sauteed mushrooms. That recipe is also from Shelly. Monday, cracked chicken on hoagie buns with steamed broccoli, and I'm going to season that myself, and that's also from Shelly's. Tuesday, we're going to do ham and bean soup, and I have in quotation marks that this is a freezer meal because I have it in the freezer already. I'm going to make up a batch of cornbread. Wednesday, we're going to do club sandwiches with chips and some pickles, and the club sandwiches we've been making for a while, but it was inspired by how Jen does it. And Thursday, we're going to have baked ziti with green beans, and that's also from the freezer. That was a make once, eat twice meal. My lunch options this week are leftovers, sandwiches, buttered chicken. We still have some barbecued pork in the freezer and some pizza bread, which is from Diva's Can Cook and also inspired by Shelly. Breakfast this week are breakfast burritos, some cinnamon raisin toast, toast with jam, biscuits and gravy for Brett tomorrow, some Kodiak cakes, and eggs with sauteed mushrooms that are left over from tomorrow's dinner. So that's on the menu for this week, and let me show you my new DIY menu planner. A bunch of you guys were asking about a walkthrough and a setup of the one that I showed before, the 3-subject chunky one, but that had 500 pages and it was really uncomfortable to carry around. So this is just a regular 8.5 by 11 notebook, a single subject that I got back to school time, so maybe a buck or two. This does have the heavier cover on it, which is what I like. This also has a folder in the front, and it has a section here and it has a section here. And you can use this, like I've been using it to put the recipes in so they don't get bent and stuff, and then I can just put them right back into my recipe binder when I'm done with them. And on this side there's also a pouch, so that's really nice. Then we're going to flip this over, and here I just printed out from No Ordinary Moments blog. She had a free monthly menu planner, and you can actually save this to your computer and actually type in your stuff. She has it set up really nice. I did not do that. I just went ahead and printed 12 copies, so I have one for every month. And these little paper clips I made years ago, and I found them. I thought they were cute. It's perfect for a menu binder, so that's what I did. And I have one for every month, and what I've been doing is just going through here and writing what we've been having so that, you know, next year I can just look and go, oh, this is what we had. I can follow this menu plan exact, and it works out fine. So now I'm going to turn you around and take you to the next section, and I have it just sectioned off with this paper clip, binder clip, and you'll see here that the sides are missing. So this is very well similar to the Curiel menu planner, but I can't buy one of those, you guys. Like, I have a hard time justifying $40 on a menu planner. Brett would have my hide if he knew I spent $40 on a menu planner. So these were just the previous weeks that I've used, trying to figure out and navigate my way through them. This was last week, and as I made things, I just kind of checked them off. These poor chicken nuggets are never going to get made. And then I keep a spot for lunches and a spot for breakfast, and it worked out wonderfully. So then let me flip you to next week. So next week here I have everything that we're having next week, and I'll show you that in detail next week. But on this side, and all I did, I'll show you really quick, was I just scored it. So all I did was go through, I lined it up with the margin here and kept it so it's very easy to tear off. So as I know I need something during the week, I just write it on my list and I kind of like bunch them together as where they are in the store. And then I tear this off and I put it in my purse and I go, and then this gets thrown into the garbage when I'm done. So I have one of those for every remaining week of the year, and they're all scored. So we've got that. And then I have a few, I think there's 8 pages here that are completely blank, and I'm using those for special events. So we know this year we have Easter coming up. We have Marissa's graduation party. I usually do a few big barbecues in the summer or boating parties where we invite a bunch of people, and I usually plan ahead for those. So I have a spot for the guest list, a spot for menus, and I can use then the back side or even off to the side here for a grocery list, and I think this is going to work out fine. So I have 8 of them for the rest of the year, like 8 big parties I think is going to be plenty this year. And then back here I have an inventory, which you guys saw in depth, and I have this pencil that I keep in the spine, and as I use something or I add something, I just erase it. So you can see a lot of things have already been gone from the menu plan, and I am using the front and back side. And then I'm also left with a bunch of blank pages still. So this would be more than sufficient for a year. And this cost me less than $3 to do, you guys. So it's been working out fine, and it's slim. It's still slim enough. I mean, just a regular notebook. It's slim enough to hold in my recipe holder. Like I have a cookbook from the Pioneer Woman on my counter in the kitchen, and this slips right in front of it or right in back of it, and it works out fine because it's there for the week. I have all my recipes pulled for the week, and it works out perfectly. Like I said, I've been testing it for the past month, and it's been working out, and I can't say enough good things about this. So I don't need a $40 menu planner. This is stuff that I already had at home, and it's portable too if I need to, because it's not heavy at all. Doesn't weigh me down. I can throw this in my work bag and go. So let me turn you around and chit chat with you for a little bit. So I hope you guys, I know a couple people had asked me to see about the big chunky like 3 subject one that I had going on. But I have to be honest with you, it was just way too big. It was way too big for my purse. It was way too heavy. It was 500 pages. It just was not working out. And I needed something that would fit in my recipe holder, my recipe book holder that sits on my counter, and something that I can just throw in my work bag if need be and use on the fly without having to like jam up my shoulder because it's so heavy. So this actually worked out really well. Like I said, I've been using it for a few weeks. I know a couple of you had made a comment that you wanted to see my other one because the menu planners do cost so much and they are so costly. But I'm telling you, like just a little creativity and you can make your own something that works. And there's so many things on the internet that you can print out for free. Just all you need is a glue stick or a couple pieces of tape, and voila, you got your own book. So I'm not spending $40. I spent absolutely nothing out of pocket right now. Like it cost me maybe $2 or $3 when Marissa went back to school. So I had it on hand and I used it, and it's working out great, and I love it. And I love the fact that there is a folder in here so I can keep the recipes. They don't get all schmutzed up. They don't get bent, and I can then just put them back in my recipe binder when I'm done. So let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments below. Let me know what's on your menu this week. And if you've tried any new recipes, we are trying a bunch of new ones. We're going to let you know how we like them. And I appreciate you guys so much. So I hope you have a great day. We'll talk soon, friends. Bye.